Anonymo very, very fast in towards this B bomb site. Snacks immediately dinked. Beanox with the dual Berettas actually holds off for 2. Virtuoso an eventual trade as Hahn peeks on him with a tiny gap and does not give himself enough room to land the one-tap. Virtuoso, the first line of defense, playing behind that smoke with his dastardly Julies, but Virtuoso gives Morels a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, that's even with the shadow advantage. Really nice shot out of Virtuoso. And got to give this a look in. They're creeping close with the Julies. Sly will find 1-all and Hahn another. Ryko now thrown into an uncomfortable situation, but there is no defuse kit. Hahn running him down and goes straight into the Glock of Ryko. Anonymo in the pistol. There's a lot of them here. He could collect a number of scalps. Beanox around the corner. Dealt with. Morels on the Mac 10. The only one that pose a problem. And Sobel, well, he gets out of dodge, and these sprays are a little bit laboured.
Oh my god, Snags! Where's that cut? Wait,
oh, that was from
that was a wallbang! Oh my god, Snags, that's ridiculous! Morel's another! They're still going! Sobel, he's low! They're looking to farm! Oh my god, Snags, the wallbangs! As Lunatic looks to mop him up from behind, Morels will not be saving you, Khalil. It's not the worst punishment, but on.
Volley in towards default, but you got to clear quad. Flashbang's good. Around the corner, Beanox goes. We'll just need more than one, though. Essential to kind of get this multi-kill. He is walking wounded right now. The nade, not going to finish him off. Stuck in the smoke, and the rest of his team are all falling. Beanox can't get involved, but that is a really wild spam. Beanox finally dealt with. Samey finds 2, but that's all it will be. Beanox staying alive there, to be honest, is everything.
Look at this ramp control for Morels. Good info, but will he be able to hold on as Lunatic, first man out, goes down as he whips out Util? This might spur them back towards B.
If they go back in towards B, yeah, you look at Snacks. Yeah, you're never ready for this. The very forward position's being taken by Pompa, and it is catching out Anonymo. Fast flank, it is available as well. Snacks flashing himself in, drops 1, but that's fantastic. Because again, look at this flank coming in. Samey, oh, Morels pulls the trigger a little bit prematurely. Molly on that bomb. 20 seconds left. Morels is playing this one well, though, waiting for the audio cue to be able to start his progression. And Hahn hits the shot, and it didn't even look like it was on him. I don't know, bring in the hammer with your 4. The lightning, maybe. Nice shot from Hahn. Lunatic, though, says, thanks. I will have this AWP all day long. In towards elevator they go, and Morels has been spotted out at sandbags. This now gets a little bit dangerous. Snacks has to find this kill on towards ramp. It is essential. And it's happening. No,
okay.
Morels helps. Okay, it's okay.
We're fine. Damage not really even done, to be honest. Only a single frag off the back of all of that. Lunatic gets nothing more with the AWP he's able to retrieve, and Anonymo.
Uh-oh.
That's
Thanks, you fell back, and now you're in. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. What?
Okay, Ryko also doubles up. It doesn't matter. Bomb retrieved. 1v2. It's winnable, but difficult. Both players just chilling in sort of CT elevator for now. Honestly, the nade as well on Beanox, that'll be enough to just win the entire round, I reckon. As long as it's well positioned enough onto this bomb plant. As Ryko tries to do a little bit of clearance before he tries to take the plant, but Hahn doesn't give a damn, clears him out instead.
Look at Snacks. He might get caught off guard here. No, instead he catches them all off guard as well. Swaps to the USP. He's falling back, tucks his head down, goes in for more. Doble brought down to below half HP, and then Sly wants to get involved in the action. But you've already used a molly on the sandbag, so you probably overlook Hahn's pause. Yeah, you do.
Almost a collateral as well. Goes back for more. It's an excellent flick, and Ryko to 1-on-3 right now. Hahn's going for style points, but ends up with the sidearm and puts himself onto double digits as Pompa finds 7. A 3-round lead over that of Anonymo.
Wants even further damage into this round. Nice shot out of Virtuoso. Even go for another one on towards Hahn. Brought down to below half, and everyone's just fighting here for Pompa. One-on-ones, just so many contact plays. And Beanox is now going to be the next player up to kind of greet the forces of Anonymo at the door.
Yeah, the lack of trading here a little problematic now as he needs this kill. And oh no, that's really bad for him. Somehow manages to find Ryko, but Solbo quick to trade as Hard now has a 1v2 on his hands.
Oh, he thinks
Does he
they're going
really
B.
think they're going B? Yeah, he's overread this. He's outpositioned himself, and I think that means he's ruled himself out of the round. For those of you in the know, although it's the paper version, still a pretty penny. As Anonymo do find 5 and do keep this a very competitive ordeal. That's what one flies on over towards A. Hahn is out in middle. And will find the opener onto Lunatic. Challenged again. Does he realise there's a man on his close left? Yes, he does. Snacks find another, and this round falling apart a little bit at this point for Anonymo. Sly lives up to his namesake, creeping in behind the white box. Likely will go down to Sammy here.
No, why?
He got his trigger discipline, but there was no need, and so he dies for absolutely nothing.
Why?
He wanted 2 kills, maybe. He wanted a 1v5 clutch. Oh, that was just embarrassing. That was not a nice way to close.
Hahn is fired up.
And now Sly's coming in from the back line. Tarn is still ready and waiting. There is almost no time to plant the bomb now.
There's no time.
Oh, what a way to lose the last. No, okay, there is time, but not really. Okay.
I don't. Less said about that round, the better.
Let's chip away at Ryko, but still the man lives on. And okay, hard, ambitious. Sly will trade immediately though, and Snacks. I mean, we've seen what he can do with the USP, but the Glock, unfortunately, not quite the same caliber.
Wow.
Sammy through his teammate. These Morels at a 1-on-4 and an Anonymo secure 7 rather swiftly. That is a nice way.
Does see Sammy, and Sammy just smokes him off and says no. No, thank you. But Morels does deal with 1. Sammy on the conversion as well. Bomb can actually go down and can be planted safely. 3-on-3, Sammy being peppered down. Snacks on the scout, just gets spammed right through. And now it's all Beanox. In a 1 versus 2, both of these players are really low. And he could potentially just isolate both of these fights.
This one really could swing either way, though. Beanox accidentally makes sound as he drops down onto the sandbags. Drops a smoke to try and play around. The Sammy walks in. Beanox panicking, misses the shots, but will convert the round. A necessary, but not clean 1 versus 2 clutch.
The Beanox is going to hold as soon as he takes the contact here. They can just keep on going. Beanox, oh, he finds all of them. It's actually Sammy with a team kill in the mix, which is a little bit unfortunate, but Pompa
promptly deal with Sly's mid-low. Sammy chipped away by nade damage, as have so many of these other Anonymo players been. Snack spots him, decides that, you know what, I'm not going to be pushing that Molotov today. Instead, Beanox tries to force the affair towards the B bomb site, and I'm not against this. Smoke wrap one down, but it won't do much as Beanox slides forward, assisted by a flash. Morel's also here with the bomb. Catches Ryko, Sobol on 2 HP, removed by Hahn, and a great 4v3 netted for this T side. The Lunatic charges forward, but can't get either below HP players until he bangs Beanox.
Look at Snacks. He has been spotted. Morels is another one of these low players. Hahn has to hold on, but he's been dinked in the process as well. Where is Snacks in all of this? Lunatic has to hold for him. Bomb halfway ticked. No kit, but Virtuoso alleviates a lot of this pressure. Snacks drops in, but Lunatic, that's exactly what he was holding for. A fantastic retake by Anonymo.
So that actually Pompa a really good advantage here. Very little retake utility of that, none at all now for the CT side. Sobol and Sly go blow for blow. Hahn another frag as Virtuoso finds more success. Hahn unable to cling on behind the sandbags as Virtuoso plucks another out. Snacks now forces forward, also goes down. And with that, Anonymo, despite it being a challenging retake, come out on top with 2 surviving. So you now have everyone committed to try and dealing with this assault. Sly finds the first onto Virtuoso, though good response from Lunatic, but not a frag. The Samey forces forward, but the rear flank is still there, and Sobol is just very delayed to get into the party as Lunatic and Samey find another apiece. Now, Sobol, perhaps better timing than I initially gave him credit for, now slowly edges up the ramp. His teammates just need to stay hidden and stay alive. But Samey does one better, finds Han, Snacks, trades, but Sobol always going to line them both up. No way do they expect this late of a flank, and with that, 10 on the board to Anonymo, 3 in a row. He actually peeked ahead of the flash, and the AWP was just not blinded. Samey doubles up, almost a triple, but Beanox thankfully there for a trade as Virtuoso, Ryko one apiece. Han now in a 1 versus 2. Not looking great for Pompa here. Makes noise running across the bridge. Will be continuing on his merry way towards this so far undefended A-bomb side, but Virtuoso does make it in the nick of time as Ryko looks to nick Han from behind. Now, peeking on out. All that Virtuoso needs to do is just sit here and peek when required. Now, the bomb has been allowed to go down. Han goes down as well. Big kill from Ryko. A lot of noise made by Han on the retreat. And Anonymo have just found 12, avoiding. Although A does appear to be where they want to end up. And Sly again not doing much in the means of mid-lurking. Might not have to anymore as Morels finds the AWP early. And Lunatic good for at least a single trade. Doubles up. Excellent from the IGL, but Han and Snacks one apiece. Sobol in the back lines. Bama spread distance onto Han leaves us in a 2-on-2. And now all the utility of this T-Sun is expended. Sly and Snacks, though, find one apiece. And with that, regardless, Sobol finds Snacks. Ryko, an easy spray down. I think this has got overtime written all over it. A 2-on-4 now. Morels clinging on. Can't plant the bomb. Han a 1v4, misses the first shot, dies to Lunatic and his Molotov. And what an underwhelming way to finish for Pompa, but a massive resurgence for Anonymo.
And that flashing towards mid. Oh, he's being quite vocal about this. Ryko surely gets checked here. Yeah, he does. Caught with his smoke out. Lunatic now needs to swing and goes into Beanox's demise. He said one of those people needs to step up. Morels has burnt alive Snacks, and now Samey's just no-scope Sly. So this round has got some consequences to it.
Pompa looks so uncomfortable right now. This is a far cry from the incredibly successful fast-play B round that they have. Also, the mid-lurk in Han is spotted. Also, the mid-lurker is an AWP. Makes it even harder for him to get towards the bomb site. Morels, an absolutely necessary frag. A miss from Samey as the round cleaned up very nicely by Pompa. Yeah, nade misses as well. There's absolutely no damage. Next, fends off Lunatic. Bomb goes down, but Ryko and Sobol ensure that Snacks and Sly do too. Continual quietness from the likes of Sly, but Han alive and kicking still. Looking for a 30 bomb here. Here's the bomb tapped again. Surges forward and loses it. 1 bullet needed to land. But Ryko comes out on top with a 3K, and that will be the equalizer for Anonymo. Fending off the 3v5 victory for Pompa. And Lunatic caught on the cross, but so is Snacks. Sly recovers. That frag was well and truly needed, but Sly's about to give himself up for free. Why pull out util there? Oh, it's over. This round collapses in a matter of seconds, and Snacks on 2 HP needs to pull off a 1 versus 4 clutch. Very smooth moves on the B hopping. And unfortunately, that'll only get you so far, and that's very unlikely to net you around. And Snacks, oh, and he's dead to the nade. 17-16 to Anonymo, as they now have the advantage.
And now the next question is 1 round enough on the T side?
Just about saved by Sly, taking a lot of damage in the process. Lunatic, the madman himself, surges forward. Beanox somehow dodges him for a moment longer. Virtuoso, a double trade. What is going on? Is carnage in the kill feed and on the bomb site? Util everywhere. Virtuoso trapped by the white box. dies to Hans Molly. Morels, the final spray down concludes the round as Pompa equalise in the midst of... Oh, is he... Does he get cleared here? Well, Sobel gets cleared by Slime. Morels finds one for the price of one. Virtuoso does manage to trade the position as Snacks looking for another towards the short side, but this time doesn't play aggressive, which I'm a fan of. 4v3 still, man advantage retained, although Sly is very low. Anonymo reconvene towards the top of the ladder in middle and slowly walk out towards an honestly underguarded mid position. They might have just called a timing here. Hahn now needs to swing. They're all coming up and over. Hahn spots this, finds the first. And Sly is alerted in the nick of time despite his lower HP. Virtuoso a 1v4. It's unlikely to come to much. And Beanox sends him off, putting Pompa back in the lead and finding them another map point.
And will do so just about. Anonymo are in B, but they are being cut down to size until Ryko steps up. These players are so low. And there's no utility to disrupt this. Boost over from construction. Harm misses the flick. And there's a mid lurk as well. Sobel's got this round locked up.
It's so janky, and still jumping for info is Hahn. He's even more in harm's way now as Sobel gets an absolute freebie here. Trigger disciplining it. They know exactly where Morels is. Brandon, we're going to double overtime.
In towards B you go. Got to get past Beanox and Sly. These are very committed angles, and Beanox's barrel protruded right over that gap, but Sobel perishes as a punishment. Oh, come on.
I don't know how Beanox have been given that kill. That was just rude. Ryko does manage to funnel one back, but... Hold on a minute. The A-bomb site actually quite weakly defended. Just Hahn here. Not quite the same Hahn that we saw at the start of this map.
10 seconds, though.
I mean, there's literally not time. There was not time to start with. There's not time to finish with. Ryko just being fed frags for good measure at this point. I mean, I guess it's OT. They can go for it. Oh, the spam's so close to killing him, but brings us back to even numbers. Sobel, flash around the corner, but it's Sly getting a great flash from Snacks, as you mentioned, to find Ryko, and so many unnecessarily risky plays happening here on the CT side. A Sly does somehow find another. And Hahn now watching mid, has a crossfire with Snacks. If one goes down, the other can trade. And Hahn does exactly that. Virtuoso 1v3, only 4 frags since we last called upon him to start picking up the pace a little.
The issue is you can't really line up this headshot. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's a really well-played round for Virtuoso. He spotted all of them. He was trying to line them up, but the head was not presented.
And finally gets the opportunity to do so as Anonymo start to pick up the pace with 38 seconds to go. Now the timer has been their worst enemy before. Now Lunatic on 1 HP as Snacks finds Virtuoso. Samey will find one with Lunatic despite his low HP though. And Ryko spammed out through the box, won't go down. Instead, Hahn finds the opposition. But Sly onto Ryko. And Lunatic almost dies to fall damage there. Just 1 HP on the man. Somebody just blow in his direction and he'll keel over. He's been knocking down this side, finds the first. Do not let him clutch on 1 HP. He will not. It's a flawless half for Pompa as they find 21.
I honestly just thought he was going to do that 1 versus 3. Beanox going to play all this contact, flashbang over, not affecting the players on site. Beanox! This is the spray, but Morels can only also find 1. 2 versus 2, Hahn over the top. Sobel taps out the bomb, that creates a lot of pressure, and Sobel, he's trying to do it, and in fact, he gets it done. Is there enough time on this defuse? Yes, there is. Sobel clutches up.
Are you kidding me? Sly continues to edge his way up the ramp. The same, he gets a little aggressive. Virtuoso finding incredible impact. Oh, they're crumbling.
I'm sorry, Pompa, like, what are you doing? There's no utility being thrown, or at least it's just not effective. You're running all up the ramp. You're straight into the line of fire. Hahn might find 1 here on headshot. But this round belongs to Anonymo. Gun barrel spotted, sure. You're being vocal about where you are with the scopes.
Doesn't really matter. They can drop for each other. They get loads of money. The shot is missed. Hard now. Missing his opportunity to escape as they continue trying to push down on his position. Hahn gets another kill, but at what cost? Beanox now forced to drop for him. As Anonymo one away from taking us to a triple overtime. Sammy taken down low, but he is on an AWP, so that will actually get him caught off. Amazing flashbang from Snacks. Hahn and Morel's a frag apiece, and as the flashbangs continue to fly on over, there is no rear flank for this one. Anonymo just need a frontal assault towards the bomb site. Lunatic peeking wide, flash backwards. As this might well be it for Pompa now. Yeah, it feels like it. Really good space being taken by Beanox as well. He needs to clear close, and this is something that Pompa haven't really been playing. Not a close position. It's normally been towards sandbags, and he's backing towards gaps. Sobel needs to clear this, and he can't. Fly hits both. Morels as well on the off angle. Pompa, it takes double overtime, but they win out against Anonymo.